Hello there, Wildcats. Mr. Behrman here. I just want to walk through some reminders as we return to 4 days a week of school with our entire student body on April the 5th. So obviously with the increase of students coming in and out of the building, we just want to have some friendly reminders so that when you all come back on April the 5th, we can make a smooth transition into the second half of the second semester. So obviously, we've talked a lot about Wildcat GER, which are the 21st century character traits that we need all LPN high school students to demonstrate why they are here in the building. And all of these traits are very vital to the success for the remainder of the school year. So grit, which means showing a strength of character or resolve. That means we need you to be in class on time every day. That includes in between classes. We can't really have students now that we have double the amount of students in the building milling around. So again, you have 5 minutes between class. Please be to all of your classes on time and make sure you're working hard to get all these assignments completed and turned in so that come the end of the school year, you can earn as many credits as possible. And seniors, especially important for you to make sure that you can earn all the credits you need towards graduation. Integrity, which is being honest and having some strong moral principles. The biggest part of having integrity here at the high school is knowing where you should be, what you should do, and some of the basic procedures we have that includes eating lunch in our designated areas and checking in and checking out at the student entrance if you leave during the day for, say, early college classes, dual enrollment classes, things of that nature. The policy still is in place. If you leave the building, you will need to leave the building for the remainder of the day, with the exception, obviously, of medical appointments. New student entrance will be here next to the auditorium, to the right of the auditorium as you're walking towards the school from the back oval. We're moving that there just for some new protocols we have in place for our individuals that will check students in and out. So if you're arriving to the building and you park in the student lot, you'll need to come in through this door. It will be the only door in the front oval that'll be unlocked, and you'll need to check in and check out with Mrs. Samp after the beginning of first hour. Of course, if you're arriving to school or being checked out, you still can do so in the back oval. Lunch is relatively the same, only we're going to have double the student population, so make sure that we're eating in designated areas, which would be the large commons, mini commons, senior lounge, or out in front of the auditorium. We're going to be adding some tables here and there so that we have more space for students that feel a little uncomfortable eating in the large commons. But remember, masks are required at all times, with the only exception being when you are actively eating. Once you're done eating, we need you to mask back up. And due to the increased amount of students during lunch, that's just all we could possibly do is demask while eating and remask as soon as we are finished. Reminder that campus is still closed during lunch, so students may not come and go during our lunch hour. Again, as I mentioned earlier, if you leave for the day, you will be expected not to return until the next school day. Respect is having regard for the feelings of others, and that biggest part of respect we can show while in the building is properly wearing our masks at all times. I know it's very difficult to wear a mask from 7:30 a.m. until 2:10 p.m. It's hard, it's difficult, it's challenging, we get that, but this is really the biggest mitigation strategy we have towards fighting any type of school-based COVID-19 outbreak. So we need you to make sure you're wearing your masks while in the hallways, while in lunch, when you are not eating, and of course, in the classrooms. Masks are vital. Social distancing is going to be less likely to occur now that every student is in the building, especially in communal areas like in the hallway, bathrooms, the commons, things like that. So make sure that we are being very respectful when around classmates when possible, to respect the distancing of your classmates, especially in lunch eating areas or food eating areas that you are trying to maintain social distancing as best as you can. But just another reminder, face masks are required at all times when in Alpena High School, and that includes a mask that is properly worn covering the nose and your mouth. They are required at all times when in the building. Responsibility, make sure you are bringing your Chromebook. Of course, responsibility is the ability to act independently and make positive decisions. So make the decision every night to charge your Chromebook. Make sure you're bringing it with you every day charged. And when you are working remotely on Wednesdays, or if for some reason you have to miss a day of school, please make sure you are checking Brightspace regularly to keep up on your classes. So again, I just want to thank all of you for doing the amazing job that you have done all school year when it comes to being responsible, having grit, having integrity, and being respectful. We want to continue that, and we hope that every single one of you continues to finish the year strong. Thank you again, and as always, go Cats.